The walk-in counseling is a service that's provided to community members on a first come, first served basis. It's for our Indigenous population who may just need to speak to someone at that time, in that moment, about a certain situation. Those people who may not be in the proper frame of mind or physical health to be able to come in for longer term counseling.
So the walk-in services that we provide at the Wabano Centre for Aboriginal Health is one of our newest services in the last couple of years, and it's been extremely successful. What's great about the walk-in counseling services is that our community members don't need an appointment or a referral. They simply walk in to get the service.
My name is Mary Jean Hokama. I'm a mother of 7. I came from Attawapskat First Nation. I grew up in Timmins, Ontario, and I recently moved here over a year ago.
Mary came to Wabano about a year and a half ago, and she was homeless. She didn't have a place to go, so I had helped her apply for housing applications. Mary didn't have any ID. She had nothing, so we had to start from scratch, so we helped apply for birth certificates. Her housing situation in the Northern Ontario was financially just not being able to afford housing. You know, she was hitting rock bottom, and she didn't know where to go, and she reached out.
I was having it rough. I ended up having a nervous breakdown with all the workload that I had to do, on top of losing our home because I couldn't pay for it. With the loss of my child before my son Jasper came, the miscarriage that I had, this was the only place that really helped me go through that process of grieving.
I was definitely a second voice for Mary in terms of reaching out to external providers and telling her story. And oftentimes that comes in a form of like support letters, especially with housing. She's currently participating in a walk-in counseling, and then she's also accessing the dental and medical clinic. So a vast array of services that she's accessing.
Wabano specifically works with Indigenous people who self-identify. So we work with status and non-status First Nations, Métis, and the Inuit community.
We provide culturally relevant, quality, holistic services. We're not only focused on the physical, like some service centers, but we focus on the spiritual, the mental, the emotional. And we need a balance within all of those areas to be able to live a healthy life. And by embracing the culture of our Indigenous people, we are recognizing that the Indigenous identity is important and it's fundamental for their journey of healing. We need to be able to incorporate culture within mental health services.
Wabano is extremely lucky to have leadership through their LHIN that is really open-minded and willing to really think outside the box. Having that open-mindedness really allows us to provide the services that are unique and make Wabano so successful, and that allows our community members to really live a full and holistic life that they have.
The walk-in counseling services is offered during the same time as the clinic hours. Tuesdays and Thursdays are open later, which is great for people who are working or who have other responsibilities at home that they can't come here during the day, that they need to come at night. And we always encourage community members like Mary that if you are on a short-term wait list, these are some other services that you can use.
The walk-in counseling service provided by the Wabano Centre for Aboriginal Health is a great example of a community-based service. It's culturally safe, and it's also provided from a culturally based lens. And it's excellent for Indigenous people to deal with urgent issues.
The strength that I've accumulated here with the help of everybody that's been there for me, the tools that I've acquired, it's helped me a lot and makes me want to advance to the next level of my healing journey. And that's what I plan on doing, is going back to college and getting my mental health degree. I want to get back as well. They've inspired me to go after my dream that I put on hold for a very long time. So that's where I am right now, and compared to the Mary 2 years ago.